Yo, my brother from another mother.
Yo, what's good, Nero? How you doing, bro?
Good things, man. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Can't complain.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the Human Experience Radio. You were the fourth guest on the show. I've been recording from 8 o'clock, so um, you the last. I think you the last and the best person I should close it with. So, welcome to the show.
Wow, man, I'm honored. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, it's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man. I just have a few questions, man. It doesn't have. It's not a long. Um, It's not going to be a long thing, but I think the questions themselves, I think the answers I think they're going to be long. So I'm expecting that. I think that just I was on a call with Farad now, and then he was like, "Yo, I think Thembe is going to be one of the best ones because of how articulate he is and precise he is with words." So I think I'm expecting that. Not to put pressure on you, but uh,
No, I'm honored, gents. I'll try my best.
yeah, yeah. So they are centered around the self. The questions are centered around the self. Um, First and foremost, I would like to get your thoughts on this. That would you say as you're getting older, like would you say your perspective of yourself, has changed or it changes in each year that you are blessed with? And if you could paint a picture, what would that picture look like from Thembe?
Wow, man, that's a profound question. First and foremost, yes, definitely, man. Every other year I've been changing. The more I grow older, and I appreciate that, man. I think younger me wouldn't have wanted that because I was so in love with who I was at the time.
Mm,
Um, but the older I grow, the more I realize how important changing is. And if you're not changing, you're not growing.
mm,
So yeah, man, like for me, it's been more so deprogramming. So it's like we all grow up in specific areas,
mm,
with specific families and the culture around us, and then that becomes our identity. It's linked to that place, to those people, to our experiences as well. So it's like when you grow older, you finally have a choice. Do you continue to be what brought you up? Do you continue to be the historical background that molded you,
mm,
or do you carve out your own path and do you decide like now you have a conscious decision what your identity will be and what it will be linked to?
mm,
Um, so yeah, that's been my process, man. That's been my life journey so far. It's like deprogramming and reconstructing my identity. It's like, and it's hard, man. It's hard because it's like growing up. They tell you what you should be, what you should do.
mm,
What is the right way of living this life thing. It's like the pressures that are put on us to go get money, to get the house,
mm,
to become the success, to be corporate, to be this, to be that. Is it? But you have to start like deconstructing. Did I want that? If I
mm,
wasn't born in this community, would that be something I want to be? And even your beliefs, like what would I believe? Would I believe in ancestors? Would I believe in Jesus Christ? Would I believe in Allah? What would I believe
mm.
had it not been where I grew up? And
True.
so that's been like me every other year. It's like, what is my identity outside of this world?
Mm,
Um, and how can I exist without anything influencing me? Like, I'm not being, coerced into anything that I don't want to be, or like I'll regret later down the line. And what do I love? What is my spirit drawing me to? And so, yeah, man, I think the more I grow older, the more I tie my identity to God, man, because I think
mm,
He would know who I would be and who I was meant to be. And then I think I'm like shedding the world off of me, because it's like, as a Christian man, can't have God and the world.
Yes.
You have to choose, man. It's like,
There are things of the
if you
world,
believe,
and
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And it's like you have to choose. At some point, you have to choose because it's like the world is gonna perish, but if you believe in a God, He's eternal. So it's like, do you want to be part of that eternal ether, or do you want to be part of a perishing world? And so, yeah, man, like every year I grow nearer to Jesus Christ and to God because I genuinely believe in those stories in that Bible and in the historical, like, if this man Jesus existed, clearly he wasn't like any other man. And so I want to understand him. Like, I want to see, like, what did he know that I didn't? Because he's the one of the most influential human beings, but he didn't have millions of dollars or even gold or like a mansion. He didn't conquer lands. Every other notable person did something, quote unquote, epic to get that notoriety. But this Jesus, man, it's like he sacrificed. Like, he would serve people. Like, he would just go around town to town, healing people, serving people, and that's what made. And then he died for people, and then that's what made him great. And so it's like he was anti-world. He was anti-society because we're like taught to be goats, and he was like, being the goat is not trying to be the goat. It's like just serving your fellow man. So, and to finally answer the question, like the picture would look like, yeah, man, would look like going from trying to be a goat to being a lamb. Like, it would be like changing, man. Like, it would be this image of like a goat with bold horns and this conqueror, to being more of this like, yeah, like lamb, bro. It's like this image of someone who's so humble, it doesn't make sense. Like, why are you not like becoming what society says a man should be, like strong and like and aggressive and competitive and like trying to prove himself. And I always was trying to prove myself, man. I was broken, and it's like where I grew up broke, and society and social media and also pop culture broke me because it made me feel inadequate. But I think growing closer to Christ has made me realize that doing nothing, man, like sitting and doing nothing, I am infinitely valuable. Like, before I even touch the pen, before I even hit my job, before I study, before I do anything, before I'm even loved by a woman, like, I'm infinitely valuable. And it's like, I matter, and my spirit costs more than anything this world can offer. And so it's like, that's been the journey, man, like finding my value in God, my identity in God, and separating from the standards of this world. Yeah.